You are allowed to come in, you know, unless you're practicing to be a brush salesman.
I was just wondering whether you'd like to come across the road for a drink.
Well, why don't you stay here and have a drink? Michelle's out. I'm pretending I'm not babysitting.
You sure?
I'm absolutely positive. I always know when I'm pretending things. It's a good trick if you know how.
OK. Thanks, Mum. Bye. She says to give her a call when I'm feeling up to travelling. She'll drive down and pick me up.
Oh, well, that's nice. See, Arthur? Joe's mum drives. I told you she'd want you home, didn't I? Was she pleased you rang?
Yeah, she was.
So did you get it all sorted out, then?
Get all what sorted out?
Whatever the problem was with you and Joe. I saw you in the gardens yesterday. You both looked like you had the cares of the world on your shoulders.
Not far off.
I gather he and Ian have party company.
That's one way of putting it.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Right. I thought you and I were supposed to be friends, Mark.
I've got to pay for that with information, have I?
No, you don't have to pay for it at all. I just thought it might help. Whatever's going on between you and Joe is entirely...
There is nothing going on between me and Joe.
Well, is that why he's left the square? Because there's nothing going on? I bumped into Pat yesterday. She told me he'd booked out. I just think it's a shame, that's all. I mean, God knows, friends are hard enough to come by, whatever their sexual predilection. I just hope you didn't make him feel too rejected.
Oh, for crying out loud! Look, if you must know, Joe's going home for a bit because he's not feeling very well, all right? And as far as feeling rejected is concerned, right now, he's probably tucked up in my bed with my mum making him hot drinks. Now, can we talk about something else for a change?
Fine, Mark. What should we talk about? Third world economics? Oh, Mark, I'm sorry, I didn't think.
Eh?
Well, that's what you're so uptight about, isn't it? Joe being ill. You think he might have AIDS? Well, is that the problem? Is that what's worrying you?
Look, can we just drop it, eh? I'm sick and tired of everybody wanting to talk about Joe.
Well, why are you reacting like this?
I'll react any way that I like.
All right, I know, but you've been close to him. You've been working with him. I mean, I know it's worrying, but you've got to think. You can't just react from the gut. I mean, you know as well as anyone else, you can't get AIDS just from being with someone.
Everybody's an expert.
Well, I've read a bit about it, and unless you're indulging in some sort of Navajo initiation blood rites, then the best way to get it is sex. Well, you say you're not gay, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Shut up. Just shut up, well, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, judging by your reaction, I think I probably do know more about it than you, unless you...
Unless what, Rachel? Go on. Say it.
Oh, God, it's you that's got AIDS, isn't it? It's not Joe, it's you.
We're both HIV positive. That's where I knew him from. At Terence Higgins' place.
Well, how long have you known?
About a year.
But you slept with me.
Yeah?
You knew you had AIDS and you didn't tell me. And you got into my bed and... You bastard. Don't touch me! Get out of my house!
Rachel, please!
Don't touch me!
Look, it was all right. It was safe.
Oh, yes? Is that what your lover said to you?
She didn't know that she had it.
Get go of me!
No, not yet.
God, I hate you. I hate you. What am I going to do?
Look, go for a test if it'll make you feel better, but I honestly believe you'll be all right.
I can't remember what we did.
I can. It was all right.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't... Is it?
Rachel, do you honestly think I'd knowingly put you at risk? Put anyone at risk?
No.
Well, then. It's like you said, isn't it? You've got to think. Not just react from the gut.
That'll teach me to open my big mouth, won't it?
I'm sorry.
Double in spades, pal. It was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm overreacting. I just can't help it. Did you react like this?
No. I just didn't believe it. The worst bit is realising that it wasn't just a nasty dream, but that it did happen, and that I'm gonna die. You just think I'm being selfish, don't you?
I'm sorry, I know I should be more sympathetic. But yeah, I do.
No. You're right. The thing is, you'll be all right. It'll be like a scare when you're late or something, but what you've got to understand, Rachel, what you and me did, that might be the last time that I ever do anything like that again.
Who else knows, Mark?
Joe? No one else.
Well, not even Michelle.
And especially not Michelle. Well, Diane knew, but... well, she's gone off now.
Is that where she went?
I don't know. It just came to an end. Just because you're dying doesn't mean people have to stay in love with you, you know? But the question is, what are you gonna do?
Go to clinic, I suppose.
No. Me and you, I mean.
Don't know.